Good morning, Mushroom Kingdom, and welcome to another Let's Play. My name is Mo Sakura Blue. Today we're going to be playing Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. This game was only released in Japan. It's basically the first Super Mario, except a lot harder. As you can see, don't eat the purple mushrooms, my friends. Alright, so let's kick this off. Of course, we're going to be playing a Ouija game. And prepare to die, basically. I know this game somewhat. I've enjoyed playing this. I only recently got it. I have the actual cartridge and SNES controller in hand. And we're going to knock this right out the park. We're going to just take this away. A word of advice, if I could just give a word of advice, always play the Ouija game. Because you just got the Ouija power if you play the Ouija game. But additionally, if I can give some actual advice, I would say tread lightly. This is not the Mushroom Kingdom you know and love. Appreciate the firepower because it will not be always. It will not be forever. Let it last. Let it linger. You might notice Luigi seems to jump a little bit farther, a little bit higher, and skid a little bit more, so it comes with added danger. But basically this is just the same game as the first one. Obviously a continuation, an exaggeration. Is taking the proven formula and kicking it up a notch or two for the Japanese audience who is well equipped to take up notches. Alright. The game just assumes if you don't know how to get through there, that you're going to have more problems than just that. Once there's enemies, I've always wondered if that comes out of his nose. I imagine he's throwing the fireball, but it just does have this appearance that it's coming out of his nose. I'm going to not go for any warp pipes these games. I'm going to just do all the levels, show all the moves, show how I get through them. It's not necessarily the best way, but it is. It is the best way. And if you don't agree, then, you should just get over it because that's the way it's going to happen today. We're going to knock it as far as we can, straight into the sky. As you can see, squid in the sky already. Many a death will be occurring, but hopefully not too soon. Hopefully we can use the Ouija power for a little bit and see what happens. See, almost dying already. You wouldn't think, but this is the lost levels. They were lost for a reason, and I found them, and perhaps I should have let them be lost. I want you dead. Alright, now you are. How does that make you feel? Not very good, I imagine. Probably sad from the sadness. Sad from sadness that is sad. Alright. As you can see, sometimes even Luigi can eclipse the pole, as it were. He's just... He's more man than machine. I suppose it's the other way, but with Luigi, you just never know. Alright, the first Bowser level. We have yet to die. That is good. I'm not withholding deaths. Oof, oof, oof. As you can see, there is little room for error in these games. Even with the Ouija power, still deaths will occur. I will not hold back any deaths. I'll probably be releasing 2 versions of these videos. One with all the deaths, and one with none of the deaths, so that people can watch whichever they prefer and, save themselves some time if they're just trying to figure out how do I beat this, Maybe they don't want to see all the deaths, but if they want to appreciate the game as it is meant to be appreciated, then certainly the deaths are requisite. You'll watch some videos and people will show you how they're getting through these levels and they don't show nearly as many deaths as they do die. And you can tell. They'll get to a video and they will sound utterly exhausted and they will just not know what to do with themselves. Yes. Okay. That worked out well. Luigi is tall. He's no taller than Mario. He is greener than Mario. You cannot deny his greenness. But if the fireball is off the level, we're not gonna even care about it. Okay? Yep, Luigi's too tall for his own good, so we shrunk him down to size. this Mushroom Kingdom deserves a better class of Mario. Here we go! Dunk him in the dirt. Throw him in the red dirt of fire. Alright, Toad free. Princess is in another castle as always, but of course this is Luigi's first time. It's the princess. She's in another castle? I saved the princess once. Where's saving a princess again? Don't be too hasty in these games. That's basically what occurs. You're a little bit too hasty? Cut it back a notch. Dial it back. Stay calm. It's not about who you kill. It's about who you save. As long as who you save is your own. The life you save could be your own, my friends. Alright? There's a star here. Again, don't get too hasty with this star. There are plenty of opportunities to fall into chasms. And you just want to be prepared. Some of these springs like this one send you up into the sky. I usually count to 10. And after I've counted to 10, I typically fall back down. You can try whatever method works best for you. Trust me, there are springs that don't jump this high. You'll get used to these, and they'll pull a fast one on you. So, one safe thing to assume in this game is that the game wants to pull a fast one on you. Most of the time, obviously it's best to be wary, but typically it's best to assume that the designers are trying to kill you, because they are. You know, it might not seem that way in other Mario games. It might be like, oh, they left a mushroom here for me to thrive. But typically, if there is some sort of a bonus, an improvement item, some sort of thing like that, then it's either difficult to find, difficult to reach, or it's a trap. So the Admiral Akbar's School of Caution and Wizardry. When in doubt, it's a trap. Alright, let's see if things get killed. Nice! Lives are a rare commodity in this game. Take advantage. And you will want to collect coins that you can when you can. Sometimes there will be coins that you can't, and obviously you get here, and there are secret coins. You'll get to parts like these where you'll sort of see that you can't really move on. And so you'll just have to assume that there are secret coins there, because otherwise, how would you get past that part? Another word of advice I would offer is take as few warp pipes as possible. That might seem counterintuitive. The warp pipes will have coins. The warp pipes will maybe have shortcuts, but sometimes the shortcuts are so small as to be irrelevant, and sometimes they're not shortcuts at all. Sometimes they're back cuts. Cut your back like you're some kind of back bleeder. And you don't want to be a back bleeder. Not today. Not today when we could be a back fortifier. Fire beats squid every time. Every god dang time. You know, squids were hurt most by the recession. They just kept getting fired. Oh god. Here we are. Second Bowser level. How did that happen? How did we get here? Where am I? Where are my pills? No one knows. But perhaps no one needs to know. So you can see it's getting a little bit more difficult. I was a little hasty there because I had my fire flower. And see, that's a common misconception. Don't be hasty. Don't be hasty. It helps to be small. Even though I was big and I had all those power-ups, they didn't help me in the end. They just gave me that false sense of confidence. And in this game, confidence is only good for one thing: getting you killed. I just watched the Last of Us trailer. I'm really excited about that game. That doesn't really have much to do with this, except that I'm dead now. I probably just could have kept running. So next time I'm gonna try that. But I did just watch a Last of Us trailer, and you got that one character who's like, I used to have some friends. I had lots of friends, and they were only good for one thing: getting you killed. So In this game, power-ups are sort of like that. I mean, it's always good to have a mushroom. Yeah, we want these to be up. If we're on the bottom, we want those to be up. But you see, you can just sort of run over single blocks like that. Often you'll find yourself jumping backwards. You don't need to worry about that. You do need to worry about fire. Fire is a killer. See, we want this thing to be up so that we know where it is, so that we don't die. Typically, his second jump, it's easy enough to get under. After his third jump, or on his third jump, Bowser typically throws out some flame. So you want to avoid that. Flame is not what you're after. And there's two toads. They're just chilling in a bag. What are you going to tell toads that they can't be in bags? That's racist. Anyway, third level time. Alright, so we want a hammer bro to be up so that we can bounce and kill them and have them be deads. If they deads, they ain't gonna kill us. Alright, grab that, but don't be too hasty. We want to get the poisonous mushroom. Yay! Oh good! Oh, we got it! Oh, we're big now. Oh, no bouncing there. Okay. Time for the Ouija power. Okay. Good try, Bill. Good try, Mr. Clinton. But your tricks don't trick me. Oh God. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh God! Ooh! Oh! Right in the belly button. Alright. Let's continue this charade, if we shall. See, that mushroom would have been very helpful. And time is not necessarily of the essence. We don't really have to worry about time in this game. As long as you sort of know what you're doing, you're not really going to run out of time on your levels. Sometimes you'll get trapped in loops, and that'll be a problem. Especially in Bowser levels. Whew. Why ain't we dead yet? Whew. Why ain't we dead yet? I'll tell you why we ain't dead yet. We got things to kill. Alright, there's nothing down there. Not that I particularly want to go down anywhere. But you know, squatting. It's good for the hips. It's good for the digestion. Okay, I remember there's a chasm. But you just push on, screw it, and see you can get back here. Never gone down here in my life. Ooh, there's a warp.